Dion win.
Hi everyone, welcome back to me for the very first time, and I'm here again with another review for you, and this time we are going back into Japanese cinema. Apologies for the hiatus on East Asian content. And I actually really want to talk about Makoto Tezuka's latest film, Tezuka's Barbara. And this is a film based on a manga which is written by Makoto's father, Osamu, who is the king of manga, created Astro Boy, Place in My Heart, and all that. And I really enjoyed this idea of a son kind of trying to cipher through a father's work, especially literary work, and trying to make it into a film. Has Christopher Doyle's DOP. It's a release I was very intrigued to check out, and finally we can talk about it. So enough introducing, let's get talking. Tezuka's Barbara is a story that deals with the erotic and bizarre experiences of a famous novelist called Yosuke Mikura, whose life is tossed upside down by a mysterious girl named Barbara. Makoto Tezuka's film is beguilingly haunting. It's a fever dream that just really ticked all of my boxes because I enjoyed this essence of not understanding and just going for a ride. It's drenched with this kind of jazz haze narrative. It flows so freely like the music, and it just challenges you to kind of comprehend what Makoto was going for. And as this film kind of begins, you get to understand a bit more about the ideas of what artists go through, because I think being any kind of writer, painter, songwriter, digital animator, anything, you just have to have the creative juices flowing. And sometimes it is essential to have this muse. And I think what I found so intriguing about Barbara, who is played by Fumi Nikaido, is that she is kind of not exactly the antichrist of a muse, but there's this kind of vintage kind of beauty that she holds, but with this kind of like modern edge. And I really just found it so compelling the way that she kind of is this siren that pushes and pushes Yosuke into kind of this fever dream that is kind of cascading over the film. And it is a deep dive into this like titillating world, and it really explores how we can lose our way and how maybe this kind of reconnection with other people kind of can be our salvation, but also it can be our damnation. And it just really breaks the boundaries and the taboos with great elegance and ease. And this is the thing, it's not an easy film to watch because it is highly erotic. And exploring these kind of sexual premises, they are very kind of channeling and very ruthless, but it's very emphatic and very important to the journey that Yosuke is going on. Stylistically, when we look at this film, Christopher Doyle's photography is just absolutely mesmerical, because just the way that it's colorized, it gives this kind of blue drenching, and it just further enhances the mystery. But what I really love about the camera is that it just has its own mind. It flows so freely when it needs to. It stays still when it has to. So there's this kind of connection that Makoto Tezuka and Christopher Doyle have together. It's very unified and it's very unison. And I really like the way that they've kind of counteracted both of their unique kind of visions. Even though I've only seen one of Makoto's films, I really dug the way that he kind of utilizes his kind of vibrance, but also the way that he kind of explores art in so many ways. And I think narratively, I really enjoyed what I saw, because it doesn't necessarily have to make sense at the beginning. And I know a few people that have seen it a few times already, because it's just one of these kind of mesmerical experiences. And while I cannot give you a cohesive kind of idea of the full ambience of this film, it really just had an impact on me. And this is the thing, I think when I think of films like Began Long Day's Journey into the Night, I'm still trying to decipher that film even after a few years. I've seen it multiple times, but I still find new things. And between my first experience with Tezuka's Barbara, it really just was that film that just showed to me how you can show artistic frustration, but also you can kind of delve deeper into what the human psyche is about. And I truly, truly loved this experience. Right then, that was my review for Tezuka's Barbara. I hope you enjoyed it, and let me know in the comment section below what you thought of the film after you have actually checked it out. And if you have seen any of the Makoto Tezuka movies, please give me some recommendations and the best way for me to watch them, because I really want to see more. Just DM a brother, because I really want to see them. Hello new subscribers, hello old subscribers. I am so glad that you watched this video, and thank you very much for your continued support on this channel. And if you have not subscribed yet, please do, because we are getting very close to 1,000 subscribers, finally. It's taken too long. I'll be back at the end of the week with another edition of Why Is Nobody Talking About, and this month we will be talking about Lynn Ramsey's More Than Carla, and then we will be back next week with a Reisuke Hamaguchi movie that some of you might want to know about, so that's quite handy. Be sure to check out Tezuka's Barbara, because it is something quite special. It's available on Blu-ray courtesy of Third Window Films. I'll leave a photo here for you if you want to get a copy. Mine is on the way. I only had a check disc, and thank you very much for that check disc, because otherwise I would not have actually watched it. But anyway, I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.